Hey y'all, DG Outdoors here. Hope y'all can see me pretty well. It is November 11th, so happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. It is definitely snowing outside, and so we're going to go inside and do another product review. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and see all the snow in the car. We're going to break out all my turkey calls, and we're going to go through kind of like I did the other day, and yesterday, and talk about turkey calls. I like doing these product reviews, and I'm going to keep them going, so y'all stay with me. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to DG Outdoors and my couch, man. This is like our meeting spot here. But I think I'm going to call this my part 2 of the early Thanksgiving special. Since we're talking about turkey calls, we're talking about stuff that's related to Thanksgiving with the turkey. And man, I'm already getting hungry. But we're going to dive into the types of turkey calls, basic turkey knowledge that you guys might not know. And I'm telling you what, I don't do a lot of turkey hunting. I've tried it before and haven't been successful. I did a lot of public land turkey hunting. But first things I want to talk about. There are 3 types of turkeys. The female turkey is called a hen. A full-grown male turkey is called a tom. And a juvenile male turkey is called a jake. That's what they call them. And I watched a lot of turkey hunting videos, and this is how I learned a lot of this stuff. A lot of my hunting is self-taught, trial and error. I've been as close to a turkey to hear it fly off the roost. Now, the first things first, what is a roost? A roost is where the turkeys go to bed. You can find a flock of them up in a tree at dusk, and what they're doing is they're getting off the ground so a bobcat or a coyote or a fox or some predator doesn't eat them. They're very vulnerable, although they do run fast. So to start things off on this video, the most common turkey call you are ever going to find, and probably the most easiest one to start out with, is called a box call. I have one right here, that says Sweet on Longbeards 2005. I got this in 2006 when I took the hunter safety course. And the box call is called a box call because there's a box there. And it has chalk. You chalk it up to make the noise. Now, a hen. The most common vocalization from a female turkey you're going to hear sounds like this. They'll walk through the woods doing that the whole entire time, telling the boys, hey, I'm over here, and they might gobble, and we'll talk about what gobbling is in a little bit. But you can do all kinds of turkey calls on a box call. And the thing is about a box call, it is very loud. You can cut through the wind. You can get the call out to great distances and hear those toms gobble back to you off the roost and fly down and try to find out where you are with the box call. The only thing is, unless you have it strapped to your shotgun, you have to use both hands. I've seen guys set them up on their knees like this and go. You have to use both hands, But you can do a purr. You can do a cluck. This is a very versatile call to use, and it's one that you will find in every turkey hunter's turkey vest. The next type of call I really like because you can strap this to a shotgun. It is called a push button call, literally, because listen. You strap it. You can strap it to your shotgun, or you can sit it on your knee and just press the button. Here's why strapping this to your shotgun is very important. You got the gun up here. You got a turkey come in. Turkeys see movement really well. That's why when you see a lot of bow hunters hunt turkeys, they're behind a tree, or they got to wait till the turkey's not facing them to draw their bow back to shoot at them. This is a great option. You're sitting there with your gun up, turkey's coming in. Do a little purring. That's the only movement you... This call is a little bit softer than the other one, but it is a high-pitched call. They also make these in wood. I had a wooden one to begin with, and it broke. But there's a metal spring in here, right here, that if you pull it up, there's a chalk piece underneath there, and you can push this back up in there. If I can get it back down in here now. It goes down here into this groove, and then this is what runs it. This is called the Primo Spring Hen, model 207, and it is a great turkey call to use. There's also, and I have two of these, there's calls called Slate and Glass calls, okay? This one right here is a slate call, this is a glass call. Actually, they both might be glass calls. I can't remember. I got this one at Walmart and this one at Orscheln's. But here's where these are good. If you want a softer call, so let's say the turkey's coming in and you don't want to be as loud, you know, to get them to come in closer, you can do that. And these are really good to get the tom to come in closer when he's already committed to you. The issue is you need both hands. That's the only drawback to this one. Now, I have two of these, and these are called strikers. One's plastic, one's wooden, and there's a reason. And I'm going to show you guys on this call right here, this Mossy Oak Turkey Thugs call. Listen to the sound difference. Well, let me get it right. That's got a deeper tone to it than this will. I always bring two strikers. I bring a plastic one and I bring a wooden one because they do two different tones of calls. And they sound different on each one. See? These always come with a piece of sandpaper. You rough it up. You rough the bottom of this up. I hope you guys can hear the sound difference in these. Now, one of the hardest calls to master, and I don't know how well I do this. I've never filmed myself using what they call a diaphragm call again. I'm not sure which ones these are. This is a one by Primos, and this is by HS Strut, and they come in these nice little things, but this is all hand-free for turkey calls, and they mimic a hen. A lot of your turkey calls for the springtime is a hen call. So what you do, and some people put it forward, I put it backwards, put it in your mouth. And it's called diaphragm call. And you get it wet. And after I do this call, which takes a long time for people to master, I'll tell you guys the benefits to having it. What is the advantage of having a mouth call? You don't have anything in your hands. You can still hold your shotgun. You can draw your bow back, you know. You know, that's the good thing about a diaphragm call. And this takes a little bit to master. And some of these, if you're a kid, there's different sizes, so keep an eye out about that. But this is a hen one. And this one, I believe, might be a little more raspier, like an older hen. I can't remember. That's what this one looks like. Excuse me. It took me forever to learn how to do these. Now, the thing about diaphragm calls is they're really good because you're all hands-free. You don't have to do a lot of movement. Like I said, turkeys see a lot of... If turkeys see a lot of movement, they'll run away. Okay? Like I said, they can see a tree stump that looks scary and they'll run off. I said one of those in my other videos. So, last but not least, this call is a little different. I picked it up at Walmart because I thought it was cool. It's supposed to make a tom think that there's a young male turkey and they're a good teenage man flirting with all his girlfriends. And it is called the Quaker Boy Gobble Shaker. And literally, you shake it. And it sounds like a young, raspy male turkey gobbling. And that'll piss off them other toms. And they'll start gobbling back and give away their location. You know, I wish I could give a lot more information than what I gave on this review. But, I don't know a lot more about turkey hunting. But I got this vest at Walmart, and I think it's called the Run and Gun Vest. It's in Mossy Oak, Bottomland. Oh, there goes one of my calls. But it's a really nice vest. And with whatever information I did give you guys, I hope y'all learned something about calling in turkeys and maybe a little bit about the different type of turkey calls that I have. So y'all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment. I'm going to keep the videos edited. I'm going to try to do something different every time, different music, different intros. I don't know, y'all, but I hope to see y'all later, and thanks for joining me on my second Thanksgiving edition.